Is it that late already? What time is it? Huh?
You are the blue hedgehog.
Ah! What the?
Do not be alarmed. I am Shara, the genie of the ring. You know, like Aladdin in the magic lamp.
Don't think I've read that.
What? You've got to be kidding me. It's the best story of all the Arabian Nights. Or at least the second best. But that's besides the point. Please, look at this.
Hey, the page is blank.
Our world, the world of the Arabian Nights, is vanishing.
Vanishing? But how?
This is the work of an incredibly evil spirit, the Eraser Jinn.
Eraser Jinn?
Yes, he used his evil magic to become even more powerful. He could not bear to simply remain in the book any longer. And so he has begun to set the inscriptions free, absorbing the power of the book itself.
The power of the book?
If our world ceases to exist, then not only will those stories be silenced forever, but the Eraser Jinn will then be unleashed into your world.
That definitely sounds like trouble. But what do you want me to do?
I want you to stop him. You must stop the Eraser Jinn. Only you, the blue hedgehog, can do it.
So this guy needs someone to put him in his place, does he? I suppose I can help out with that. It might even be fun. But this is all just something out of a storybook, right? How am I supposed to do anything about that?
That's easy. You are my master, having called forth the genie of the ring. As such, I am able to grant your wishes. Simple wishes, at any rate. Bringing you into the world of the Arabian Nights is within my power.
What? Inside that book?
Now please, place the ring on your finger.
Like this? Ouch! Hey, take it easy.
My apologies, O Master, but now the contract has been sealed.
Contract?
Yes. As Master of the Ring, I am now bound to protect you. Now, rub the ring.
Like this?
Oh, Master of the Ring, what is thy wish?
Hut-choo! Hut-choo! How about a handkerchief for starters? Make that a few. Thanks. You're a lifesaver. You see, I caught this cold yesterday and...
Please, be serious.
Okay. Thanks for the hankies, though.
Oh, please. Someone tell me that this isn't really happening.
All right. Let's go. Take me to this world of the Arabian Nights.
As you wish, Master.
Quit it, will you? My name's Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Very well then, Sonic. The legendary hedgehog. Here we go, into the world of the Arabian Nights.
Okay. Now this is first class. Here we go.
Hey guys, this is Tom and welcome back to the Sonic Show. And today is the start of a new Let's Play. Sonic and the Secret Rings. Not wings, rings. Oh my god, that'd be a bit awkward.
Tilting the Wii remote
That's
to
the Sonic
the left
and the
right
Secret
will
Wings.
move you in that direction.
But yes, before I go on anything else, I shall explain what the random icon with numbers on it is at the top right hand side of your screen. That is my Eraser Jinn counter. So, for each mention of Eraser Jinn within the game, the counter will go up by 1. And we're already at 4. Which goes to show the likelihood of it going into double digits is very high. But I don't know how high it will go, so that's why I put it there. So yeah, why else am I playing Secret Rings of all things? I honestly have no idea. Because I play crap. Because I've got to do something else in the meantime of other projects. Or is it that I'm preparing myself now that I can finally play on the Wii and record? Many good things are yet to come, my friends.
Press the 2 button and release to jump.
So yeah, as you can see, we are in the Lost Prologue. Basically, this is your tutorial world. And when I say world, I mean the game is split into different chapters. And each chapter has about maybe 10, 15, 20 missions. We've got all of them varying from either like collecting rings, special missions, depending on what they are, kill, and die hard, and actual story related missions as well. And pretty much we're just learning how to do the basic maneuvers. Now I don't see how and why anyone thought that using the Wiimote in the NES style was a wise choice. But hey ho, what you gonna do? Yeah. The funny thing is, people who complain that Sonic 06 was bad. Yeah. No offense. But I think Secret Rings could be on, not par, but could be close to giving 06 a run for its money. Even though everyone says, oh, 06 is the worst game of all Sonic history, it's like, there has been plenty of bad Sonic games, but there's been plenty of good ones. There's some that no one ever mentions anymore. And this happens to be one of them. Well, at least in my area, neck of the woods. I've never heard anyone mention Secret Rings without their face going all cringed and horrified. And we're, nearly 10 minutes in, and we're just still doing the prologue. Another thing that really, I find different about this game is the fact that its soundtrack stands out compared to all other Sonic games. And in that I say, basically, every stage has to either be very heavy rock,
you can do a homing attack while jumping,
or industrial.
When the lock-on mark appears. There's the symbol.
It doesn't have that... What's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't have that charm like the original retro 16-bit themes. But obviously it doesn't have that orchestrated zang that the more recent games have. Because obviously this was in the middle. And obviously the Wii was far from being powerful enough to compete. So yeah, this game has a bizarre soundtrack, heavy rock with a slight like Arabian jingles here, there and everywhere. And obviously, if you haven't noticed already, you're going to hear the 7 Rings in Hand forever. You'll know the first few lines of 7 Rings in Hand without realising it now. Because you hear it at the end of each mission, whilst you're in the chapter select, and obviously at the beginning of the game, and in the credits, and in the boss battles, or the final boss battle. So obviously, just that alone, we're in 7 Rings in Hand. Now, it makes me laugh. I should have put 7 Rings in Hand counter there as well, but if I made a counter for everything, we'll be here forever. So yes, I've given my opinions. Well, partly. If I'm perfectly honest, this game is very slow paced. It takes forever to make Sonic feel fast. Because literally, you have to do all these levels
Keep the Wii remote
bit by bit,
toward yourself to back up.
and you have to level your character up. And, well, what more can I say really, other than the controls are horrible. They work when they feel like it, not when I want it. What else? I don't like the fact you have to level up and then you're given the skills. It's like, oh. So, I have to level up like an RPG. You give me the skills for leveling up. And you give me limited slots to equip
Quickly press
all these
and release
skills.
the 2 button to do a small jump.
And that's just to either make me faster or something or other. So yeah.
Too easy.
Oh, someone kill me please already. Oh, a first silver. Now, getting golds in this game straight off the bat is, in my opinion, impossible. If you manage to get gold on your first run, first time, without any power-ups, like at the moment, then either you are considered a god at playing Sonic and the Secret Rings, or you got a glitch game. So I swear it's not even possible.
You can grind on places that have squared edges.
If it is possible, then feel free to prove me wrong. And I don't see the point in grinding in this game. It just feels like it's in there just for the sake of it. I don't want to constantly feel like, oh, you gotta grind, you gotta grind. It's like, no, you don't. All these grinds are on the freaking floor. What's the point in grinding? I can just run.
No problem.
No such thing.
No, Sonic, there is a problem. Why do you put us through this hell? Why are you putting me through this hell? Why am I even playing this game? And see what I mean? You unlock new abilities and skills when you level up. And oh, finally,
Okay, so
we've
who's this guy
unlocked
who's
the
trying
next
to make the world
world.
disappear again?
You
Meaning a
the
cutscene.
eraser Jin?
Yeah, that's right. Can you take me to him?
There is no need.
What do you mean?
He's here!
What's that all about? Talk about close shaves. Maybe you know where I can get my quill sharpened too?
Sonic! That's him! He's the evil spirit who is striking the words of our world from the pages.
You must be that blue rat that just got added to the story.
Don't you know anything? I'm not a rat. I'm a hedgehog.
I am Eraser Jin. I am the one who shall carve up this world as I see fit.
Yeah, well, if you're gonna do that, can you at least wait until I'm done reading it first?
Sonic?
100 of the 1,001 nights have already been wiped clean. And soon, the rest shall join them, night by night. And then, with the 7 world rings...
7 world rings?
You have gathered the 7 world rings for me. Have you not, Shara, my dear?
Are you still going on about that? I told you those things don't even exist. And even if they did, I'd never give them to you.
Oh, wouldn't you, though? I suppose a suitable punishment is in order, then.
Look out!
Sonic!
Death Beam!
So, this is how judgment is dealt, is it? This should be interesting. You listening? Bring me the 7 world rings before the arrow of flame extinguishes. If you do not, your life is forfeit. Next, I think I shall collect the life of King Shahryar.
The king is the creator of the Arabian Nights and the main character of the story.
With my speed, we'll just have to make sure we get to him first.
Is it? Wait, King Shahryar's the... never mind. But yeah, I guess one redeeming factor about this game is I do like the art style in the cutscenes. Though it does feel very odd being used to like 4D cinematic cutscenes and then you come to like... not abstract, but... and not cel-shaded, but... an art style where only few cells actually have some sort of motion to them.
3, 2,
It's just like reading a comic book, really.
First, let's find the king's palace.
Yes, let's hurry.
And what in that cutscene when Razorjin shoots his fire arrow and it lands into Sonic's chest conveniently, doesn't that something about him just either screams Freezer or Cell from Dragon Ball Z? I'm going more Cell because obviously his attitude, his build, well, and obviously his arrogance. Freezer's tiny, Razorjin's huge. And he just sounds more like Perfect Cell anyway, so meh. But this is Sonic, not BBC, so... I mean, the graphics in-game are alright. Considering this is like one of the first... this is an early Wii title, so... nothing was going to be like perfect. But even here, it feels so slow. And anything that stops you just pauses the gameplay. And something like that. And yes, I count that to the chart thing, because obviously, like I said, if it involves or mentions Razorjin in some manner, aka his name, it doesn't have... it can be just Jin, or just Eraser, or both. But it has to at least mention what part of the name. Mostly the Eraser part. But why so far have we nearly hit double digits already? Did they really think that people were going to forget who the bad guy was called? You only need... maybe we need to hear it twice, like... once from Shahryar, once from Sonic, and once from Razorjin himself, just introducing himself. So 3, minimum, not...
Doesn't quite look like
what, 7? And if I am right, this is technically the origin of where the red rings first came into the Sonic series. So obviously, you've got red rings, even though they've got fire in them rather than stars. But hey ho, you can't... well, what's the phrase? I don't know. But yeah,
press the 2 button to get off of the flying pod.
Why? It just sounds so weird. Not like press the A button or press the action button. Press 2. But what? No, you just hold the Wii remote at tilt. it just feels like I'm playing Assassin's Creed, just with Sonic in it. If I wanted to play Assassin's Creed, I'd put Assassin's Creed in. You don't have to walk across the legends, slow this game down any more than you already are. So please, can you please just speed up? Can we just get to the end of Sand Oasis already, please? The sooner we get to the end, the better for both of us. AKA me and you.
Huh? What?
Also, but it's funny about this, Sonic has no mouth in this. Does that mean he's like mouthless? Mouthless? So much lag, not lag, but so much to slow this game down. To slow the gameplay down more. Good.
There it is! I see it!
Also, with the red rings in this game, you only have to collect 3 in each world. And each one, well, collecting them will unlock bonuses. But then I'll explain this one for another time. We completed Sand Oasis. We somehow managed to put up with the prologue. We met the Eraser Djinn. Finally. And now, that's all for this time, guys. So take care. Oh, and we level up. Till next.
Hit record.